Hey, it's Nessa, and today I'm here with a fun, bright look for summer. It's a look I always kind of go to because when it's outside and it's nice and sunny and I'm going out with the kids, it's perfect for me to do this look. And when we kind of like take pictures together or we're out, the pictures just kind of awesome with the bright sun, just the colors look awesome and whatever. This is my bright go-to look. So it starts out with some yellow and it goes to orange and then it's like a pinkish red around the outside. Hopefully you could see it with this light. I'm really trying to figure out how to make this light the best I can for you guys. So there's lots and lots of blending in this look, but it's really fun, and it's something that's bright, but definitely wearable. I think this would be good for most hair colors. I don't really see any eye color or hair color this will look bad on. So I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to comment and rate below, and definitely tell me some ideas you guys have for some videos. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing we do is put on our base. Today I'm going to use a MAC paint pot. And just rub it all over your lid. Okay, so now that I have my eye primer, the next thing I'm going to do is use a yellow base so that the yellow will be really vibrant. Pretty much any yellow eyeshadow, regardless of how pigmented it is, it kind of needs a yellow base. It just looks better. So I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil in yellow, and I'm just putting it on my lower lid so that the yellow will be very vibrant. Now that I have the yellow base just on the bottom, I'm going to grab my brush. I'm just using like the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, this one. And I'm going to pack on some yellow. I'm using a matte yellow. You could use whatever you find. If you find a good yellow, use it, because we all know how hard that is to find. So I'm going to pack it on the inner half of my lower lid, maybe a little bit higher because I have the hooded eyes. I have the yellow really packed on the inner corner. I'm using the same brush, I just kind of flip it over to the other side because I'm going to do lots of blending. And I pack it on with the brightest orange I have. If the lighting doesn't come out good in this video, I'm still kind of trying to figure it out here, but I'll do some pictures so you guys can see pretty good. So now we're just going to pack that on the outer lower lid, right there. And I just kind of make it to where it's right above my crease line, and then I pack it on so that it will be really bright. So once I have the orange on the outside, I'm going to start just a little bit blending it. I just really lightly blend it with this brush because otherwise too much orange will go on. So once I blend the middle in a little bit, I go and get a better blending brush. So with just like a clean blending brush, then I go in and I just work the yellow into the orange till it has like the perfect fade from yellow to like a bright tangerine to a bright orange. All the colors I'm using today are matte, but I mean, if you have bright colors, shimmery or otherwise, use them because it's really hard to find good, really pigmented, awesome colors. After I get the orange kind of blended pretty much how I want it, I go in, I get a little bit more yellow, and then I use that to blend just because that way somehow it gets perfect. Unless I add too much yellow, then we'll go back to the orange. And just keep going back and forth till you get it just how you like it. So now that I have my eye going from a good yellow to an orange, I'm getting my crease brush and I'm using like a really hot pink, and I'm going on the outer V. I'm going just around the lines, darker towards the outside, and just kind of working it inwards. I want the outside corner to be a lot more bright with the pink on the edges than the inside by yellow. So I work all the color in the outside first, and then once most of the color is gone from the brush, I kind of slowly just work it in so it gets a nice little line right there. If you're familiar with like cut creases, that's kind of what I'm doing, but up higher. It works good on anyone, but I think especially it works good on people with the hooded eyes where you can't see the bottom of your eyeshadow. So I'm just going to keep working that in, and then I'll go to the next step. And when I put it on, I kind of just pack it in first before I blend it in. So I pack from here out around the corner, and then once there's not very much eyeshadow on the brush, I just slowly work it in towards the middle. So now that I have the pink going around right here, I'm going to get more of a fuchsia hot pink, so it's a little bit darker, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing. This is the more of a fuchsia hot pink. I don't know if you could see. Okay, so I'm going to go around the outer V first and pack it on. And then I'm going to kind of wipe off my brush a little because I got a lot on there. And then I'm going to blend it out. Okay, so now that I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a red. Once I get the red on, I'm going to do the same thing. This kind of just helps it so that it has more of a pink base to it, because I don't want it to be a red, and it just helps it when it blends, it just looks better. So that's why I'm doing all the layers on the outer V. Are you tickling?
I take tickle.
Don't tickle Mommy when she does her makeup.
I take tickle.
So now that I've done the red more on the outside right here, I'm going to get some orange on this brush, and I'm going to blend it in around the edges. Using my really bright orange again. I don't know if you can really see that. And then I'm packing it in and blending where the pink goes into the orange. And then kind of working it around. Just blending. So now that I've done a lot of the blending with the orange, I'm going to go get some yellow to kind of blend some more. This look is just really a lot of going back and forth and blending, but once it's finished, I just love it. I love going and doing this kind of a look when we go to the park and stuff like that, because the pictures just turn out awesome. Like in the bright, you know, sunny days in San Diego, the pictures just turn out awesome every time I do like the yellow to the orange to the pink, or sometimes I do like even instead of pink and red on the edge, I'll do purple, and it looks awesome. So just, you know, you can mix it up. Do what you like, or, you know, whatever goes with what you're wearing, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to just keep blending for a while. So now that I have it pretty much blended exactly how I want it, I'm going to put on the highlight. And for my highlight, I'm going to use, it's kind of like a shimmery whitish yellow, like, I don't know, like a vanilla kind of color. So I'm going to use that, and I kind of just work it around the edges, and I always start right here in the arch so that the lightest place is right there. So I'm going to work that in, and I pat it at first, and I go just along the line, and then I really start working it through and start blending so that the harsh line is just not so harsh. But with this kind of look, it's okay to have a harsh line. It's kind of meant to, so don't worry about blending too much. You don't want to make your whole highlight like a pink, orange, yellowy kind of area, but you want it to blend a little bit. And what I do is I kind of just go around the lines of the shape that I want to kind of smooth them out, and then I just blend. For my eyeliner, I'm using just like the Sharpie style black liner by In Color. So I'm going to go through and do that, and I'm going to do a little wing at the end, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have the liner on the top, the next thing I'm going to do is do the bottom liner. You could do some kind of bright color. When I do purple on the top instead of red and pink, I always do like purple underneath and then do a little bit of black. But today I think I'm just going to do black because I don't like doing like red or orange under my eyes because it makes my eyes look a little shot out. So I'm going to do the black underneath, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have the eyeliner on, the next thing I do is I just grab any kind of mineral foundation type or pressed powder, and then I use a brush like this, sometimes a fluffier one. It just depends on what's clean and what will work. And I just kind of put the mineral foundation on it, and I go around under my eyes, and it kind of smooths out where the eyeliner is, and also helps to, you know, cover up any circles that I have. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now that I have under my eyes done, now the last thing I have to do is put on my mascara. I'm going to use this one by Revlon Lash Fantasy. It has the white on one side and the dark on the other one. It's okay as far as the double mascara type deals go. It is a little clumpy. Sometimes they stick together, but sometimes they look awesome. It just kind of depends on what kind of eyelash day I'm having. So I'm going to do this real quick, and I'll be right back. So now that I have the mascara on, my look's pretty much done. I already had the e.l.f. foundation on. I'm using a blush that I can't remember. And my lips, I'm just using that Hard Candy lip gloss in Innocence. It's just like a nudie pink color. When I have something this bright, I usually try to not do too much with the lips. Just kind of outline them. Put on something that's just a little bit pink, and then I'm done. That's the look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys can see in this lighting. I'm really still kind of trying to work on how to make the lighting the best I can, and I just threw my lip gloss when I tried to point. Also have to deal with my little background situation of my kid's room. So, if you have any requests, please let me know right below. Don't forget to comment and rate, and I will see you guys again soon. I hope you liked the look.